week, I would like to continue my discussion about the ego versus the spirit. I had gotten a question in which I'd like to read to you so I can answer it most concisely. It asked, someone close passed away 4 months ago. Since then, anytime I thought of him, it was in the context of sadness and regret for the troubles he had in the last years of his life. Very recently, however, he has been popping into my head in flashes of better times and as his best self. Is that just me getting over the loss? Am I reinventing him? Or could it be something else? I wonder if I am willing myself to see him doing okay, back to who he was before things went so bad for him. Is it real or is it not? Well, the answer to that is very easy to explain. If we go back to last week, we were talking about the ego versus the spirit. And the ego is here on earth, and it is our conscious mind. And it helps to inform us as we learn our lessons on this plane. When we leave our body, we are once again spirit. And we don't have that ego informing us. We are spirit, and we have a slightly wider understanding of what happened here. The idea that somebody goes over there and stays the same is not true. The person has learned here, has enjoyed good times and bad times, and times of learning and sadness and happiness and joy and everything that would make them a person, a spirit in the body. When they pass over to the other side, having lost the idea of the conscious mind, they are once again cognizant of their true self. And while this takes a while, then they do have to acclimate there. They have to become aware of where they are and who they are again. And they do have to look at over what they did in this lifetime so that they can absorb those lessons that they were here to learn. But after a certain point in time, and I would say 3 to 4 months is probably just about right, as we judge it on our side, there really isn't any time on that side. The person begins to be their best self again, the person that they would have most liked to know if they could have known themselves during their lifetime on earth. So the idea that you are experiencing this person as their best self when they come to visit, and they certainly are visiting you, is the truth. They are coming to you now as they are now, which is their best self. They have gone through the learning process. They have figured out what they did, what they learned, what they didn't learn, how that impacted other people, and how it impacted themselves. And now they're able to bring to you, dear viewer, who is perceiving them, that you are perceiving them as they are this minute, their best self, because it is not hindered by the ego, the conscious mind. It is them as spirit. So I hope that that answered your question. There's never any reason to believe that someone is going over there to suffer more than they did here, or anything like that. They are certainly aware of what happened to them and what they did and the lessons, but they are now spirit, and they are getting ready to come to contemplate coming back for yet another lifetime, during which you may know them in a future existence. So I want you to just think on those things and to welcome this person, and for all of you to welcome your people when they come to visit with open arms and love and forgiveness and kindness, because your spirit will need to accept that spirit as their best self. If you have any other questions and would like to ask me, you may contact me through my Facebook page, Tobie Hewitt, Intuitive Consultant. I'd be happy to answer your question, and I'd be happy to schedule a reading, if you like, via telephone or via Skype. Again, Tobie Hewitt, Intuitive Consultant on Facebook. Have a lovely week. Many blessings to you. Namaste.